Hello friends, welcome to our channel Knowledge Amplifier, and in my this particular video I am going to discuss how you can apply morphological operation to segment one image. Okay, that is textural segmentation using morphological operation. Okay, so for this particular demonstration purpose I have taken one grayscale image. Let me just show you that image first. So this is my image. You can clearly see that there are majorly two types of objects. One is the smaller black colored disc, and another one in the right hand side bigger black colored disc. Okay, now you can simply visualize one border line or one divider in between these two different shapes. Now we want to plot that shape using morphological operation. That is our aim in our this particular video. Now, point to be noted, here our object is black, background is white. That is the reverse thing of the morphological operation generally we do. So, whenever we get this kind of situation, what I have told you, to take complement. But this is grayscale image. Properly we cannot say complement we can take. Here we can take maximum negative of this particular grayscale image. So what I will do in my this video, I will show you how you can apply morphological operation on any image keeping objects as black, background as white only. Okay, so how you can do that? Idea is very simple. If your object is black and background is white, then perform the reverse morphological operation whatever you require. That means if you require erosion, you perform dilation. If you require dilation, you perform erosion. If you require closing, you apply opening. If you require opening, then you apply closing. Okay, that's all. And I hope you can simply understand why I am telling, because reverse, just you need to apply reverse thing. Now tell me how I can make one border line dividing these two different texture. One possible way is, first of all, I will remove all the small disc shape present in the left hand side. So I want to remove all these smaller objects but want to keep the larger objects remain intact. So what we generally apply? Opening, right? So erosion will remove all the small objects, but due to application of dilation, whatever shrinking happened in the large objects, that will get back their original size. Okay, so generally we apply opening, but as here objects are black, so we will be first applying closing, and we will choose our disc shape structuring element radius such that radius is more than radius of the small object, but that structuring element radius is lesser than this bigger object. Okay, so here using heat and trial method I have taken 19. Okay, so CLC clear all close all warning of X equal to RGB to gray, IM read te.jpg, IM show X. So if I run this particular part of the code, I will be getting this particular image, where you can clearly see this one I have taken for my this particular demonstration purpose. Then I am taking one structuring element of disc shape having radius 19. I have taken this using heat and trial method. That particular radius you have to take, where all the smaller objects will be removed. Then I am using closing to remove all the small objects. Generally we apply opening, but I am using closing here. Why? The reason is very simple. The reason is nothing but our objects are black. So if I just run this particular part of the code, I will be getting all the smaller objects removed and all the bigger objects remaining as it is. Now I want the border line. So I will join all these bigger object to form one complete black part in this particular right hand side. So I want to join all those. That means generally we use closing, but I will be using opening. And opening, in case of opening, the disc size structuring element this side I will be taking very high size, so that all these white part present in between all the objects also covered. Okay, so here I am using IM open structuring element disc shape 30 I am taking, and I am showing that. So if I just run this particular part of the code, I will be getting this kind of shape. But still you can understand that it is not completely black. So I am converting to binary. Okay, I am binarize ES, that is output, that is this image, comma 0.9. I am taking very high value for thresholding. So as a result, what will happen? This all parts, whatever you are seeing grayish, gray type color, all became black. Okay, and only this perfect white part remain in white mode. Okay, so I am applying binarizing, and then let me just show you the binary part. See how beautifully now borderline is detected. So this is the simple algorithm. Now what I will do, I want to plot the boundary part only in our original image to segment those two texture. So I will calculate the boundary. Now you can apply BW perim to get the boundary or perimeter, or apply morphological operation, that is original image minus eroded image. Okay, so boundary equal to ks minus im erode ks comma structuring element of disk shape 10 I am taking. Here disk shape element whatever according to your choice you can take. If you increase the disk shape, your boundary will be thicker, else your boundary will be thinner, right? Then that boundary I am superimposing on my original grayscale image. And how to superimpose? The inbuilt function is label overlay. I will appreciate you if you just go to methods documentation and learn about this label overlay in more detail. So it will take, how argument it will take, first take the original image on which you want to overlap or superimpose your boundary. Then I am giving the boundary part. Then the boundary I want to give some color. So color map, for that inbuilt function is color map, and red is 1, green is 0, RGB, red, green, blue. Red is 1, green is 0, blue is 0. So that as a result, red color borderline it will form. And title is boundary between textures. Okay. Now let's hope that our code should work. So if I run this whole code, multiple outputs I'll be getting, and this is our major point of interest, how beautifully textures, two different textures are classified. Okay, how beautifully segmentation is done. See, perfect segmentation in between this particular bigger object and smaller object, right? Now let me summarize the algorithm. What I have done, take the image. If your object is black and background is white, in that case only this algorithm, otherwise replace closing by opening, opening by closing, as I have told you. So first take structuring elements such that it will remove all the smaller parts and keep only the bigger parts. Then join all the bigger parts using IMOpen. Then threshold that and convert to binary. Extract the boundary and overlap the boundary on your original image. That's all. Apply the same image. I have just taken one more example, TE1. Okay, this image also I have taken from internet. So here I guess name I have written wrong. What is the name? Let me just change this. Name is TE2. Okay, so now let me just run this particular part of the code and show you the image. So this is my original image. You can see here segmentation is bit difficult in some other algorithm. See here in the boundary part and near to boundary, objects are bigger and black objects, and in the middle part my objects are small and black color. Okay, now we have to segment these two different texture. Same code, keep as it is, Control A, evaluate selection. Let us check the output. Okay, see 4 figures we will be getting. Let me just discuss one by one. So this is my figure, original figure. This is figure 2, where all the small objects are removed, only having these bigger objects outside or close to boundary. Then we are joining all the boundary objects and we are creating this particular segment using our thresholding, and then we are extracting the boundary from this and overlapping that boundary using our color map. Okay, label overlay. This is the inbuilt function, very important, okay, for this kind of beautiful segmentation. And you can see how beautifully our algorithm has segmented two different texture present in our image, right? So I hope you have enjoyed this. Take some other texture image where 2 or 3 different textures are present from internet, apply that and have fun. Thank you for watching.